That's right, 2 days in a row. No, Ezzy, I will not. Simple as that. You can birth all you want, or even bruv, but it ain't gonna happen. Lomp lomp. Oh my god, that I literally have only been live for 2 minutes, Ash. You can't be raiding me that quickly. Welcome in, raiders. Oh no. Oh no, you bought Sentai. Sentai the little guy. The Sentai little guy. He is a little guy. He's a pocket Sentai. Of course, thank you, Twitch, for not actually doing what I've told you to do, which is snooze the ads when a raid has happened. It doesn't care what you think, it just decided to give me ads anyway. But while that ad running, I'll take this time to have a drink and refill my drinks. I'm just going to wobble my head from side to side. Bop to the music while the ads are going. Well, that's funny because it says that there's still 40 minutes left of them. Or 40 seconds. Did I say 40 minutes of 40 seconds? I meant. Too late at night for me to think. Yeah, I suppose Turbo's good for if you watch like more than 4 streamers constantly and would normally sub to 4 people at the minimum. Because then the €12 a month is the same as buying 4 subscriptions. And as for your gamer tip, that is why I have got the 3-minute ad right at the start of the stream. It's just normally no one turns up at the start of my streams, so I don't have to worry. But someone decided to raid me. And then Twitch decided, we're going to ignore your settings and just let the ads play anyway. Because Jeff Bezos needs that extra 15 pence in his bank. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything at all. Yeah, but the big difference is a lot of people that are not paying that wouldn't be seeing the ads anyway because they would be doing something like ad blocker to stop them, or they would just be subbing to like 1 or 2 channels that they like watching, at which point they barely get anything else anyway. It's like if you only watch like 4 people and sub to 4 people, Twitch are only really getting like what £6, $7 or $8 a month from you. Bearing in mind the other half goes to the streamer. See, what I reckon they should do, which would probably be better for them because it would also help with their Amazon stuff, would be to include a slightly weaker version of Turbo with, rather than having just a Prime sub, have it so that, you can pick like 3 channels per month that you don't get ads on. Because that would mean that they get more people getting Prime, which would also mean, more people spending money on their other sites as well as here. I mean, let's face it, of the people I watch on stream, the only people that I really like watch religiously are Sheepa, Chubb, and like Ginger and the small group we've got around. So there's no point me buying Turbo because I would rather give the money in a way that more of it goes to the people I actually give a damn about. But there are people out there, I suppose, that like will watch like 1 hour of one person, then 1 hour of something else, then 1 hour of someone else. I'm not sure if these people still use she who will not be named whilst I have a device of her name in the room with me, because she will hear me. People still use her for other stuff that isn't just like shopping. I mean, I get a lot of my stuff from Amazon as well because my health is terrible, so I can't really get out to go shopping most of the time. And by most of the time, I mean for the past 3 years. And so I have to order online. I could spend hours of my time hunting for that one specific website that sells one specific thing, or I can go to a place that I know is probably going to have it. And that also has a good refund policy that if things don't work or don't fit, someone will come to my door and collect it for me so that I can return it. So I don't have to go out to a post office to return it, which would really mess me up if I had to try doing that with poor health. And honestly, Amazon should give me more money because I've been with them since they were just a bookshop. Because I'm old. I've got stuff going back to like 2011, I think, on my Amazon account. Which is terrifying. Because I can look back at all the really, really bad decisions I've made in my life and go, oh, I remember buying that album. God, that has some weird memories attached to it. And then finding the point in time when I got a job, because suddenly my purchases go from like 4 purchases a year to like 4 purchases a month. It's a weird time capsule, my Amazon history. But now I really should consider either making or finding someone to make me a starting soon screen. I don't. Did I have one? No, I have a just chatting scene. And I think originally, back like a year ago when I started, my Be Right Back screen was Scruffy from Futurama saying I'm on break. Because I am a nerd. I'm doing that bit just for Sentai. Among Us. Yeah, I didn't mess around as much with figures as I wanted to yesterday, and I really couldn't think of anything that I wanted to actually play as a game today. I mean, I was poking around on Minecraft, but that's me just going back and forth, slamming my head against the wall, doing spreadsheets because, god damn, some of those mods. Ugh. I've got a spreadsheet of 46 different materials that we have to mine and process into like 10 different things each to try and set up a factory because Sheepa has abandoned me. Mainly because he hasn't actually logged back into Minecraft yet since he got his new hard drive. Oh, this is an angle I've not tried before doing this. Even I don't know what that's meant. What kind of it's meant to be some kind of kicking pose, but yeah, that was bad. No more dynamic poses for a while. Not until I'm better at static ones. Izzy in a blankie. Nom nom. Knowing Izzy, he's in a blankie with a bunch of ranch. Just slopping away inside the blankie. Just a sleeping bag full of ranch. Yep, I thought you would be, Izzy. That seems like your style. And I just realised that is just a fucking Among Us costume. It's just Chun-Li's hair bobble things, but on an Among Us if you add the shoulder joints to these things. Or add eyes and make that a mouth. They're a new creature for the TTRPG. Everything is in fact sus Among Us. They just like this one that I did yesterday. Very sus. Very sus indeed. But really, what are Diglets if not Among Us? You know, we just see all we see is this. And that's, you know, that's all underground. So what if we're not seeing that? Makes you think, doesn't it, Sentai? Makes you think. Diglett could be an imposter. You never know. See, at some point, what I need to do is go through like the animals that I like drawing, or at least like the basics, so like feline, canine, and so on, and figure out the construction basics for them. I mean, for the most part with these, I can do human, or at least humanoid, as long as there's no head involved, or arms, or feet, or hands. But the basic body, I at least know enough to be able to put it together vaguely. But I don't have that same thing with animals, and I want to do more creature design rather than human design. Although, obviously, furry stuff would count as a bit of both, but that's going to take me a lot longer to get used to. That's good. That's gonna be more a case by case basis of when someone actually gives me some money to draw something. I'm like, oh, you're a tiger. I'd best learn how to draw a tiger's face. But when it comes to like all the creature design stuff for the TTRPG, I do kind of like the idea of being able to build it properly rather than just drawing a weird thing and going, look, it's a creature. I do like the idea that we say, well, okay, there's going to be some kind of like rib cage. We know all creatures are going to most of these creatures are going to have a pelvis of some description. Then that leads on to a tail of some kind for the most part. You know, bone, foot, and so on. No, I'm not. I'm not even going to try and draw Astro. I know in my head I have seen Astro Boy. I couldn't draw him though. All I know is he has a weird round head. I think. The problem is, in my head, there's three different designs that have been mixed up. There's Astro Boy, there's Bomberman, and there's Mega Man, and they've all been combined in my brain to one hideous, amorphous character design. You do Ace. The weirdest round head. Draw Hatsune Miku. Okay, so if I take this as the basis, there you go, Hatsune Miku. Um, there you go. This ace is actually going to be a thing in the TTRPG. I'm going to work this into being some kind of monster because it just that face, just that face. That's not hair, that's arms. The arms come out the ears. Or maybe they're tentacles, who knows? But yeah, since everyone else seems to have given up on the TTRPG, I'm trying to do stuff just to try and keep it moving, but everyone else has given up. God, my eyes went a bit funny. Then I thought I saw that it was 11:40. I was like, how have I been going for an hour and a half? I haven't. I've only been going for 30 minutes, and my brain already feels like I've been going for an hour and a half. The one thing that always gets to me is how much trying to focus and do something you're not good at drains your energy. And I've also realized some of these I have been doing completely wrong. By starting the legs under the pelvis instead of having them, attached to the pelvis like most humans. So like this one is wrong. All the ones that I've been looking at and going, that just something seems off. It is literally because I've been stupid. That one's fine because the leg's here, which attaches nicely. I should not be this tired, but I am. More like Ace Panini. Did you get eaten by a llama today, Ace? Did you have to give a hippo a dentist exam? I am only messing. My little brother also does the same job. He's been going to college for zookeeping and animal handling. He's currently working at a zoo, I think. So not a safari park. I think it was a zoo anyway. It's either a zoo or a wildlife park, which are technically different, even though they're not really. I think the difference is how big they are. And fun fact, if you hadn't actually guessed, if I could choose a job that wasn't streaming and wasn't what I'm currently doing, which I wish I could change, I would choose something that's more like, working at a bat sanctuary. I know, hard to believe, but I would. I'd come back at the end of the day and go, I got to pet the bats. And then everyone would be like, you mean you pet yourself? No, no, I pet the bats. I didn't pet the bat. There's a difference. Bats aren't cute. I did what they would call a Chad move a couple of days ago, and I sent a message to the Merlin Tuttle Bat Foundation. Well, Merlin Tuttle, I think Bat Conservation. I can't remember the full name, but I sent a message saying, "Hey, you know how the old one that the old charity that you founded years ago is actually already on Twitch, and I have raised money for you. Why not put this one on as well? Because I would still like to donate more for you as well." Because fun fact, my one and only charity event so far, we did get like $100 towards Bat. Because bats are not only cute but are extremely important. Then shoot a bunch of them that are necessary for pollination of crops and plants. So if the bats disappear, all the crops die because there's nothing to pollinate them. They also eat a ridiculous tonnage of like biting horrible pests like mosquitoes. So if you didn't have bats, you'd have a lot more things trying to nibble you and drink your blood. And as much as it's sad for me, they are also prey species for a lot of creatures as well. So if the bats disappear, the predators would vanish as well. So you should look after your local neighborhood bats, because they are important and they do not get anywhere near the amount of love they should. Considering they're the only mammal that looked at birds and went, I want to do that, and they fucking did. Do not donate to Ace Beanie, because Ace doesn't stream. He's the only streamer that. Well, no, he's he's one of two people I know who stream who doesn't actually stream and yet has a following somehow. Right, I know it's been a short one, but my brain is dying. I do hope there aren't any actual ads running right now, because that would be they're running early and they shouldn't be. Alright, ad starts in 6 minutes, it says, so I'm going to quit before the next lot of ads. So let's see who is online. Because I'm going to go to bed early because I am absolutely knackered. My brain be dead. There's only 2 people on. So I raided Freya the other day, so let's go with resting. So, as always, thank you everyone for watching. I know I've been relatively quiet this one. Mainly because I've actually wanted, to at least get some kind of progress. And try and get something down. But let's see. Next stream is Saturday. Don't know what I'm doing. And then Sunday is the streamiversary, which is weird to think that I've been doing this for almost a year. I don't know. I'm not doing anything major. I might just do a longer Sunday stream, like start sort of near the middle of the day, like 2 p.m. or something, and just go for a bit longer and play a longer game, something that I can like zone out to for a while. But we'll see what happens. Until then, thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. And say hello to resting for me. Well, bye bye.